Hey everyone! Well, today it's the 19th of May, a couple days after I recorded part one of the lawnmower startup video. I'm actually going to be cutting the grass this week, and a lot of people requested me to feature the A243 AE, so that's going to get featured. So today we're going to be starting the remainder of the equipment, which is all over here. We're going to get the introductions in the video. So we're not starting the 10260 obviously because of the carburetor issue, and I still haven't fixed the Craftsman yet. And absent in this year's video will be the tiller, since my father tilled his garden while I was doing 14 lawns yesterday. He drained all the gas and stored it, so he doesn't want to put any gas in there. So it's time to wake up the sleeping boys, and of course we're dressed for the occasion. Alright guys, hope you enjoy it. Let's go. Alright, so the very first Lawnboy we're going to be starting in part 2 of the cold starts is my 1988 Lawnboy 7073 with the F engine. I don't know how this will make out well in camera, but there's the model number. Alright, see how it starts up. First time for 2019. Fuel valve is open. Ooh. It's very hard, the primer. I don't know why. There we go. It's on choke. Perfect. Love these OMC engines. Awesome. Alright, second lawnmower we're going to start is another F engine. This is a 1987 Lawnboy 5127 that used to be my uncle's. It is on the 20-inch utility deck that's been modified with a baffle, so that way it mulches instead of side discharge. There's the model number, tested by R. Jeffrey and made in Canada. Alright, so I tried to crank this machine. It didn't want to seem to start. Like the A243 AE, it has a Walbro carburetor with no primer. So it kind of makes it a real pain in the butt to get it going for the first time in the mowing season. So I went ahead, I cleaned the spark plug, and I put some fuel into the air filter, which is directly connected to the carburetor. So let's see if I can start this thing. Runs perfect. Alright, next up is a 2000 Lawnboy Gold Series 104 OMC. This is the last year that Lawnboy offered the 19-inch aluminum deck model. That was aluminum as well as the F engine. All subsequent two-strokes were Duraforce models up to 2004, when they quit making the two-strokes. I had it new since 2003. It was an old stock from one of my dealers, and I paid about $570 back then. So it was pretty cool. And see how it starts. Okay, fuel valve is open. gas went inside the carburetor. I don't see the primer bulb attached to it. It's not pumping gas. Okay, try again. Okay, it fired. Why did it die? Okay, fired. All right, another F engine. This is an F100. This is a 1979, I believe, Lawnboy 5247. We call it the Darth Vader shroud design. Really like this Lawnboy because of its lightweight design, 19-inch aluminum deck. This is very similar to the 5277. What makes up the different model number was one became standard with a bag. That's that one right there, the 77. And the 47 never came with a bag stock. Alright, so see how this one fires, and then we'll start its sister. It's on. Okay. What happened? Where'd all my gas go? Is there a leak somewhere? No, it's attached. Let's try again. Perfect. All right, it's off. All right, now for the sister. All right, now this is a 1981 Lawnboy 5277. Same as the 5247, except this one came standard with a bag. This used to be my neighbor's. All right. Let's see how this one starts up. I don't think I ever used it last year. Okay, it's on. Oh, this primer is working awesome. So it should start within first or second pull. doesn't lie. Perfect. Oh, the F started great this year. Now let's probably do the 4-strokes and see how they run. So we got 2 Tecumsehs, one over here, and the 2 Briggs and Strattons. 1998 Lawnboy 10247 hybrid. Originally was a Duraforce. Now it's powered by a Tecumseh TVS 115 engine. The original 10247 engine that was on here was a Duraforce just like this one. Blew up, throwing a rod from excess wear. So, give it a little walk around of the machine before we fire it up. Alright, nothing too interesting. It's a Tecumseh. So hopefully this one is my best running one. Let's hope. Okay, I hear some primer working well. Perfection. I love it. Wow, that was one pull wonder. My most reliable Tecumseh. Alright, next one. We'll start up the Lawnboy 10302. Has the LEV 150. No, it has a TVS 115. Same engine as that one. This one here is a 1997 Lawnboy 10302 with the TVS Tecumseh engine, 4.5 horsepower. Silver series, so it's a 21-inch steel deck. There it is, 10302, and the serial number is 7908911. That tells you it's a 97. It's got self-propelled. The engine's kind of funny on it because it'll run fine and then all of a sudden it'll just slow down. So let me check. Oil seems okay. I do gotta add some, but we're just starting it, so it's not gonna run for very long. Got a little oil leak here. These guys are notorious for burning oil. So I did not use this at all last year. I just started it up, so hopefully the carburetor didn't come up. Okay, your gas going inside the carburetor. Okay, let's try again. Right. Okay, fired. Good. Let's get a tiny bit of more gas in here. perfect. It runs a little bit slow because I don't know what it is wrong with this machine. Could be the governor. We changed it, but oh, it burns oil badly. Okay, next one up is a 1999 Murray lawnmower with a 4 horsepower Quattro Briggs and Stratton engine. It has some body cancer. Model number here is 10A902. I just fired and that was it. One. Alright, my GoPro SD card is full, so I'm using my Kodak camera here. So we're going to film the 1990 Rally BP75AR. This is the very first lawnmower I used in my lawn care service. Then I started using the 5269G, and then I started to buy all these ones for a nice collection. Okay. So, this has the Briggs and Stratton Quantum engine. As you've probably seen in a lot of my videos, this Rally can be somewhat of a pain to get going. So we're going to go ahead and see how it fires this year. And I bought this thing back in 1990 for about like $400 US. At Service Merchandise. That's the store that was in the Plattsburgh Mall a long time ago. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to tilt it to its side because this thing has no primer bulb, just the choke. It works well for the classic and Quattro engines like my Murray. Put on choke. Okay. Alright, cool. This one's a little bit easier to start than the 243AE, but not by much. Alright, the king of all Lawnboys. This is the 2002 Lawnboy 22261. It has a Duraforce engine on a commercial chassis. It's got the ball bearing steel wheels, as you can see. It's got the big old 1-gallon gas tank and a 3-speed transmission. I think one of the comments I've read of my first lawn cutting, well, lawn setup video, was which one was my favorite 2-stroke engine and why. Well, it has to be this one, because you gotta love the 3-speed transmission, especially if you're working many hours a day, every day of the week, mowing lawns. The Duraforce engine is 6.5 horsepower. You can't beat the power, as well as the 1-gallon gas tank, so it saves me a bunch of time to refill. And also the aluminum deck too, because it's lightweight. And this machine has been very good to me, and I use it a lot in my lawn care service, and pretty much 80% of the time it's in my truck, along with the 22040. So there's the model number. Indicates it's a 2002. Alright, so let's see how this starts up for this year. Hopefully it starts great. Let me just make sure that you guys can see. Yeah, you can see. Perfect, nothing wrong with this one. Up next we have a 1965 Lawnboy 6251 or 52. I'm not sure the model number exactly. This is a C19 iron horse engine, commercial bricktop. This is not the original deck. It came from a 7260C, and it's kind of funny because I have another commercial, the 10600, on a 7260F deck. I removed the air filter because it wasn't sucking in gas very well, so let's see how it starts. Oh, forgot to mention, this is the switch. You put it on and you have to lift it up for the pull choke. What's wrong now? It's not priming, it's not starting. Alright, let me put some more gas in here. Alrighty. Take it off choke this time. Smell that behind the camera? That's pure 2-stroke gas, 16-to-1 gas oil mix. I think the carburetor might be dirty on that one. Hey, she ran. That's good. Alright, so first D we're going to be starting is my 1967 Lawnboy 7217 Sergeant Pepper. It's got a Bermuda sand colored deck with the original starter handle. The switch I had to buy on eBay, so I painted the gas cap a Pacific blue color as well as the flywheel screen, so it looks pretty cool. And also the wheels are mint green, white walled. These are the original 1967 wheels. And you can tell it's old because OMC stamped their model numbers, so it's a 7217. And this machine is 52 years old, older than us combined. So we're going to see how the fingertip starter runs. Okay, so we're going to put it on. The fingertip starting models have also the switch acting both as a switch and the primer. So we're going to push it down a couple times, just like I did with my 5239B. Fuel valve on. Let's close. No, I'm closing it. Okay. Alright, now it's on. A couple of primes. Aw, come on, baby. The carburetor must be dirty. That sucks. Perfect. This one here is a 1979 Lawnboy 5269G with the D409 engine. This was the very first Lawnboy lawnmower I bought off my father, who had it since new. He paid about $500 back then. Not sure how well you can see the model number. It's a D409 engine. Used to have a fuel valve, but it broke off, so I installed one from Sten's. So we're gonna see how well this thing runs. Okay. Hopefully it should run fine. Alright, perfect. Next. Alright, 1973 Lawnboy 5272. This is a D600 engine on a white shroud. Got these nice decals from eBay. That's the original deck. You can tell it's a D600 by the little side H here, which signifies it's a high compression engine. They lasted from 72 to about 77 before the F engine took its place. Okay. On. The valve's open. There we go. Primer works. Perfect. I love that machine. It runs great. Alright, two more left. So we got here a 1975 magnesium deck, Lawnboy 5243 with a D601 engine. First year of this style deck called the Plow Nose, and it's magnesium. It's got the original decals. 5243 197567. It's the serial number. Alright, see how this one starts, and then we'll end with my commercial bricktop. Wow, that was unexpected, but very cool. Perfect. Now, the best for last, the 1974 6254 commercial bricktop. Alright, last but certainly not least, my 1974 D406 OMC commercial bricktop, model 6254. This is the original deck. Steel gas tank. Don't see those every day. Alright, this one runs smooth as silk. One of my best sounding Lawnboys. So last year it started first pull. See how it runs this year. That was too easy. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes my Lawnboy Rally Murray startup video. Cold starts the lawnmowers for 2019, getting them running. So I think this year we got a little issues with the trimmer. The FS85 has now been repaired. The problem was that the reason why the primer wasn't working because the fuel lines got shrunken because of ethanol gas. So when I bought it 5 years ago, I did not know. No, when I bought it 2 years ago, I did not know the history of it, so that could have been right. The Homelite Z825 SD runs with a carburetor adjustment. However, it needs a new starter, and I need a new carburetor for the Ryobi because even the guy could not get it to fire. So that's it for today. I'm going to charge my battery hopefully by tonight. Now that the sun is poking its head, we can actually maybe do a lawn cutting video with the 243 AE. And that's about it. So it sucks about the tiller not being started. So I think the next lawn cutting video, well, sorry, the next lawnmower video that I'll do is I'll fix up the Craftsman that did not want to start, and of course the 10260, which hasn't been ran in 2 years. Alright guys, don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to click the notification bell, and hope you enjoy the video. So guys, sorry for late uploads, and I just had to wait for the perfect timing to make these videos because last week I got bombarded by customers. I did not have time to make the video. Today it rained, this morning now it's sunny, so I figured perfect time to record this video, and fresh too. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and see you guys in a bit.